I start my speech, I would like you to think about a question. What does beautiful mean to you? Whatever your answer is, please hold on for a while and to see if your answer will change after this speech. Well, in my daily life in QDHS, I always heard of my fellows talking about the clouds in the sky at 6 p.m. I saw tons of pictures shared by my friends talking about sky. Someone's post, "Sky in QDHS is always that beautiful." These conditions repeated and repeated again and made me think about a question. Why almost all of them thought the sky was beautiful? I mean, yes, of course, it is beautiful, but normally not many people will emphasize the appreciation on sky because we see the sky every single day. I thought for the possible reasons for a long while and finally come up with some conclusions. You know, because the air pollution in Shanghai is terribly serious, sky in Shanghai not always got bright color. Mostly it is gray. So when we saw the sun slowly shrinking his head with red, blue, purple color left in the sky, we suddenly realized how beautiful the normal sky is. And this kind of beauty comes from the loss of precious things. If there's something we had once lost, like people in Shanghai lost the normal color of the sky, and then we suddenly got it again, like my fellows who took QDHS skies pictures. We tend to treat those things more carefully and regard them as the most precious things. And this is the beauty of loss. And this also recalled in my memory. I'm a Shanghai girl. I was born in Shanghai, grew in Shanghai. So I had experienced Shanghai seasons for 15 years. And I can tell you that Shanghai always has cool springs, classic hot summers, chilly autumns, but winters almost without snows. So snowy weather is pretty precious for me. When I was 7 years old, that winter, Shanghai fell snows. At that time, I had never seen snow before. The little cute white stuff fall on trees, roads, and my nose. I was so excited that I touched them, stepped on them, and even taste them, like a crazy normal 7-year-old kid. And that memory was so impressive that I told it to one of my friends called Mindy. Mindy lived in Shandong, which is located in the northeast of China. Snowy weather is normal for her. Well, Mindy didn't think that snows are beautiful because every year in her hometown, the snow were too heavy that made cars and bars difficult to move. So, as you can see, Mindy and I share different perspectives on snow. From my perspective, I think snow is such beautiful things. Well, from Mindy's point of view, she thinks that I didn't realize the disadvantage of snowy weather. We all met a lot of things that seem to be beautiful at first. Are they all beautiful? Obviously, the answer is no. Only after we seeing the world, seeking for the truth, we break our belief for many times. Then we will finally find something that contains inside beauty. Inside beauty is something that can be perceived in the pass of time. And this kind of beauty is the process of seeking and rebirthing. Recently, I also watched a documentary called First in Human, recorded by BBC. And in that documentary, there was a 39-year-old woman called Deidre who got a serious rare disease which may easily take away her life. Unfortunately, there were not any mature medical technique to deal with it currently. So Deidre decided to take the first human experiment on a new technique of her disease. When the time she received her treatment, she looked at the cells in the tube and said, "Life flowing into me." At that moment, I was totally moved because I know it was something that Deidre never got. So I put myself into her shoes. I knew that the treatment was really beautiful and crucial to her. Deidre's optimistic attitude and her brave behavior shared her beautiful mind to me. She wanted to live a meaningful life. So although she knew that the decision of taking first human experiment was kind of crazy, she still would like to take the risk and to change and to trust. In the end of that documentary, I was so glad to see that the experiment was successful, and Deidre finally got rid of this disease. As I mentioned in the beginning, what does beautiful mean to you? I believe this question has infinite answers. It can be everything. It may be a sweet small candy. It may be a person that you love. It also may be the whole world. Just like what I heard from my English teacher, Mr. Ross. He once said in our class that beauty lies in the eyes of its beholder. If you want to find something beautiful, try to find something meaningful to you. If you want to hold a beautiful mind, try to break your belief and seek for the truth. If you want to share your beautiful mind to others, try to take rest and chase your dream. Beautiful depends on you and only belongs to you. Thank you.